So, how do plants make energy? That is a great question. So, as you can see here, we have a plant. A very, very large plant. Now, the magic happens right in here. Whoa! These leaves contain thylakoids, and thylakoids contain chlorophyll, which are the little green parts that make the leaves green. And those little green parts do light reactions. Light reactions take light energy from the sun, and by combining it with excited electrons from water, move along a chain and eventually create NADH into ATP. Photosynthesis is the process of converting light energy into ATP, which is the plant's form of energy. The equation is this. The reactants of this equation are glucose, water, and light energy. The products are pyruvate and 6 oxygen molecules. After the light reactions finish their job and release oxygen, the Calvin cycle happens. This is considered a light-independent reaction because light is not needed for the reaction to occur. Light reactions, as hinted at by the name, are light-dependent reactions. Now, the light-independent reactions, or the Calvin cycle, occur in the stroma of the chloroplast. The whole reason the Calvin cycle happens is to build sugars for the plant, which is pretty dang important. It's their source of energy and storage. The process uses NADPH and ATP to synthesize glucose. In the end, it produces G3P, which is glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. G3P is the building block for glucose, which the plant uses for energy and storage, which I have previously mentioned. Cellular respiration is heterotroph's way of creating ATP. This little booger right here does cellular respiration. The equation for cellular respiration is this. The reactants are glucose, 6 molecules of oxygen. The product is ATP. The reaction takes place in the mitochondria and goes through the steps of glycolysis, the Krebs cycle, and the electron transport chain. Glycolysis is the breakdown of sugar, most commonly glucose, into pyruvate, which will be used in later steps of cellular respiration. Glycolysis results in 2 ATP, 2 NADH, and pyruvate. Next is the Krebs cycle. The main point of the Krebs cycle is to create NADH and FADH2, which are electron carriers, and they are used in the electron transport chain, which is the next step. The Krebs cycle occurs in the mitochondrial matrix. Acetyl-CoA and CO2 are released from it. 2 ATP substrate level phosphorylation occurs, and 6 NADH and 2 FADH2 are products. The reason why the diagram only shows 3 NADH and 1 FADH is because the cycle happens twice. The final step of cellular respiration is in the electron transport chain. This occurs in the inner membrane of the mitochondria. 10 NADPH and 2 FADH are used as electron carriers. A proton gradient is built from hydrogen plus atoms. And eventually, once enough H plus atoms stack up on one side, they realize, oh shoot, we're not at an even number, so they start to diffuse. And the only way that they can diffuse is through an enzyme called ATP synthase. This protein pumps the ions across the membrane, and by doing so creates ATP. The entire process of cellular respiration ends up producing between 30 and 32 molecules of ATP. Now, cellular respiration is a little bit more complicated than photosynthesis, but both of them are just as efficient as the other. Say goodbye.